Don't know if you've ever seen this kind of hydrogenerator modified from a washing machine motor. Once the generator is running, the electricity will drive the small pumps in the plastic buckets. The water from the bottom plastic bucket will come up to it to drive the turbines above them to generate electricity, and the water above will return to the plastic bucket below to drive the generator below to produce electricity. To generate electricity in an infinite cycle, only a bucket of water is needed in the meantime. I'm sure you'll be curious to see this. How can this be achieved? Is it really possible to achieve this effect? Video of this issue. I'm going to show you a permanent hydrogenerator modified from a washing machine motor. If this really works, if not a bucket of what can be used for free electricity. Please say like and follow before watching the video, in case you don't find it when you need it. The first step in making a generator. Find an abandoned washing machine motor in the house, as the washing machine motor itself is not generating power function. It needs to be modified now. Retrofitting a motor to a generator requires only the central spindle to be retrofitted. After detecting that the motor can operate normally, the motor can be disassembled to obtain the central shaft portion. An electric drill is then used to drill small holes in it, about 4 drills in a row. In that end, this effect can be achieved. Then you can get the little magnetic pieces that have been prepared before. Place them and turn into the drilled holes. Put a small magnetic piece into each hole. It can also be fixed with glue after it is placed. This prevents the central shaft from rotating. The phenomenon of small magnetic pieces falling off. After handling the central shaft, we can get it back in the coil. That's a few simple steps. The electric machine was converted into a generator, and then we started making windmills. Find 2 lengths of plastic tubing. Join them together and secure with a hammer. Then you can mark it with marks. This allows a small hole to be cut with an angle grinder. Next, the windmill blades are cut out of a plastic sheet with scissors. After simple treatment, it can be fitted to a plastic tube. It also needs to be fixed with hot melt adhesive after installation. A piece of plastic pipe needs to be installed and fixed with 6 blades. After the blades are installed, a small hole is also drilled in the center of the plastic tube. This allows for better installation of the windmill to the generator, because the central shaft of the generator itself is too thick. It is also necessary to weld a thin iron rod to the central shaft. In this way, the windmill can be installed and fixed on the central shaft, and then screw it down. Turn the windmill so that it can spin freely. There is no problem with the installation. Next, we'll find a plastic bucket. First, use a marker to draw a rectangle on it. An electric iron is then used to cut along the mark. The resulting gap will fit right into the windmill, and it doesn't leave too much room. In order to keep that generator running, there will be no water flowing everywhere.